So we are doing a little bit of space trucking, and yeah, I got through on that last bit of stuff there. They were wanting me to play a song for them or pay 300 million to not be terrorized. I didn't do either. And even though I know Cushion and I know Admiral Mason and stuff, I wasn't going to cave to the threats of blowing me up in exchange for the song, because in all honesty, you know, I mean, this is true. You cave once and then they do it to you every time. So, you know, I wasn't interested in playing that particular game. I am going through another area down here that's particularly dangerous, but we'll see how it goes. I don't have a real expensive load or anything, and there's nothing real special about this ship that would be worth killing, like to make money. It would have to be only because they want to. So, you know. So we'll see. I'm heading on to my destination, which this stuff always takes way longer than I think it will, especially when I'm flying a freighter, right? So and I'm just keeping an eye on this other gate up here.
Drive active.
Put bail on a void. Then it adds a couple, routes me different. Let's see here. Let's try it. Avoid, and we're at 15 jumps, makes it 18 jumps, but it still takes you through then 3 other 0.5, but they are different ones, aren't they, than the normal pipe. So
explain the difference.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what?
Explain the difference.
The difference in what?
You said they were different.
Are you referring to the systems?
Whatever you said, it was different. Sorry.
Well, I was explaining it when you asked for me. I just explained it when you asked for the explanation, I think. So, the difference is I'm not taking the path that's most common. So, yeah, so Nagy says the difference is you're not in the pipe and less likely to be targeted, basically.
Warp drive active.
And road less traveled, so... Where the metagame is that you think that you're safer? Yeah, probably that too, huh? Having a little bit different path is good.
Warp drive active.
Continuing on here, I am keeping an eye on this other gate up here with my scout, seeing if there's, you know, anything going on. There's so much salvage out there right now in Udama. It's like, I think about it, I'm like, well, maybe my scout guy should become a salvager, you know, and just start salvaging from all the kills.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yeah, it'd be good for a new bro. And you take like a Tristan with no fit other than maybe propulsion and 5 salvage drones, and then just go out and start salvaging, and the salvage drones will just keep salvaging everything within range, so you don't even have to target nothing or anything. It'd be easy. And those catalysts would probably salvage out at what? Maybe 200,000 each average, maybe? I don't know, 100,000? So those wrecks are bait, they'll salvage some and then gank you? Alright. Yeah, maybe.
Warp drive active.
So we got 3 more jumps in high security space, and then we go to low high security. What I mean by that is the lower end of high security, which is where most of the ganks happen. No, the wrecks from Concord, they're all blue. They're free for everybody. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I don't know. You can if you target them, but I bet you that blue means that they're not owned by anybody. I don't know. I would think that they would target blues on their own, but I don't know, I guess.
Got the wheel. Cosmic eagle flies through the trade lanes wide with a hold of ore. That's a high stakes deal. Long he tunes to the chatter of Udama scout. Warning bout gankers lying in wait. Adjust his course through the Stargate. A space cowboy with a deadline to make. He's riding high in the cosmic eagle through the galaxy, so vast and wide, with a heart of gold and nerves of steel. Jed's making his run with the scout at the next gate.
Scout is your most effective tool, in my opinion, because then you can stop and dock up.
Space docks hum like a honky-tonk night, where capsuleers spin their tails toe cold. But Jed's got his eyes on the sector so tight, where the shadows of safety gank ships roam. At the next gate, he dodges a fray, outwits the gankers.
Weber alt can help, but it doesn't stop it from happening.
With every new jump,
Gank today had several Webers. Several of them that were webbed.
where space truckers pave the way. At Cheetah Station, Jeb hangs with friends. A new contract comes in, his ship loaded again. Now the journey extends under the watchful gaze of Bob. He undocks again. He's riding high in the cosmic eagle through the galaxy. galaxy so vast and wide. With a heart of gold and nerves of steel, Jed's making his run. With a scout at the next gate. So here's to the space truckers, the haulers in space. May your routes be clear. May you have no fear. In the endless race, our beloved space truckers embrace.
Yeah, so you remember Hateless, right? He would use a Weber to get it to jump faster. And yes, so you can avoid the more casual ganks that way, but you can't avoid them if they really want to get you. So if they really want to get you, they really will get you. Just as simple as that. Yeah.
I got myself a freighter called the Slumbering Sloth. She's slow and she's bulky.
Okay, we're heading into
Oh,
point fives
what a
again.
hoss. First
Hello,
time we
London,
set out
Florida.
from Jeddah to Amar, I knew it wouldn't be easy, but we made it this far. Lumbering through the black like a drunken hippo dance. Every ganker out there just looking for a chance. But I can't help
Gigolo Rex,
loving
you're
this
looking
clunky
for
brick.
hauling
Even
1,000
when we're
cubic meters really
ambushed, I
fast.
still get a kick.
What's the
I
value?
like big ships and I cannot lie.
The value of the
You
cargo
other
you're hauling.
pilots can't deny when a freighter warps in with its cargo hold filled and that massive hull is revealed. You get sprung, wanna pull up tough, cause you know that ship is stuffed with cargo to the brink, gotta haul that load. Flying freighters never gets old. Dodging gankers left and right in the lanes of old. Every trip's an adventure, every haul a story told. Catalysts in the shadows, waiting for a shot. But my slumbering sloth, she gives it all she's got. Hey! Warping takes forever.
Hey, Gigolo, you want to work
Like
towards a
paint that
blockade
never
runner.
dries, but there's a magic in her lumber.
If you're new to the game, it'll take you a little bit to get into that.
She's ugly and she's costly.
Blockade runner is what
And
you're looking
she's
for.
slow as
Fast
can be.
and can carry over
But
1,000.
when she hits that dock, it's a sight to
The super
see.
high speed fits. 4,500 is what they
I
can
like
carry.
big
So,
ships and I cannot lie. You other pilots can't deny.
and I'm making the
When a
assumption
freighter
it's
warps in
HighSec.
with its cargo hold filled, and that massive hull is revealed. You get sprung, wanna pull up tough, cause you know that ship is stuffed with cargo to the brink, gotta haul that load. Flying freighters never gets old. Hey!
and you don't fly in and out of Jeddah with it. There's that too.
Through the highs and the lows.
You switch ships in
Every
Jeddah
gate we
before you fly into the station.
cross. In the slumbering sloth, I'm the captain, I'm the boss. From the shield's last flicker to the cargo.
Same goes for Amar.
safe touch.
Reason is they'll shoot you on sight, just hoping that you have
I love
something,
her so
not even knowing.
much. and that massive hole is revealed. You get sprung or pull up tough, 'cause you know that ship is stuffed with cargo to the brink. Gotta haul that load. Flying freighters never gets old. Hey, so here's to the
Why am I not jumping through the gate?
the haulers of the stars.
What's
Though
going
they're
on?
slow and unwieldy, they're the true space czars. In the slumbering sloth,
Why didn't I jump?
I'll take another spin. 'Cause
That was
flying
weird.
big ships, man, that's where the fun begins. I like big ships and I cannot lie. You other pilots can't deny when a freighter warps in with its cargo hold filled and that massive hull is revealed. You get sprung, wanna pull up tough, 'cause you know that ship is stuffed with cargo to the brink. Gotta haul that load. Flying freighters never gets old. Hey! Ships and I cannot lie. In the slumbering sloth will soar and never die. With every curve and every haul, with my big old freighter I stand tall. Fly safe, y'all.
All right. Here we go. Here's Cushion's song. Y'all take warning on this, huh?
Attention hauler capsuleers. Your free flight through Udama is over. We are assuming control for the greater good. Breaking news. Kujan's special team has resumed shooting ships in Udama. Reports
timing.
of catalyst fleets engaging freighters are flooding in from concerned capsuleers. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. All capsuleers are urged to stay in dock and await further instructions. In the lanes of Udama, where the freighters fly, a shadow in the starlight, a glint in his eye. Catalyst in formation, ready for the call. Kujan's on the prowl, and he's aiming for them all. Freighters full of riches, shields are burning bright. In a flash he strikes, turning day into night. The chaos and confusion, the panic and the pain. Kujan's here to slay.
Where's
Gonna
Concord?
make it rain.
Already shot him.
Fusion brings mass destruction. Catalyst of mass disruption. Fusion brings mass disruption. Catalyst of mass disruption. With a grin on his face and his fleet by his side, he watches as the freighters in terror try to hide. a maestro of the massacre, a predator's delight. In the cold dark of space, he reigns supreme tonight. Locking on his targets, his blasters start to hum. The freighter's shields shatter, their defenses come undone. The wreckage floats in silence, a testament to fear. Fusion's name is whispered, and catalysts appear. Fusion brings mass destruction. Catalyst of mass disruption. Fusion brings mass disruption. Catalyst of mass disruption.
There we go. Yep, the man has his own song.
In the lanes of Udama, his legend takes its form. A storm of metal fury, his wrath becomes the norm. Freighters see their end when his fleet arrives. Fusion's dance of death, where few survive. Fusion brings mass destruction. Catalyst of mass disruption. Fusion brings mass disruption.
He's taken out 7 freighters and 1 jump freighter today. All right.
Disruption.
2 jump freighters.
The stars will tell the story of the chaos he has sown in the system of Udama. Fusion's name is known, a legacy of terror. His thrill is in the kill. Fusion's catalyst forever haunting still.
No, thank you. Barons, welcome.
Brings mass disruption. Catalyst of mass disruption. Fusion brings mass destruction. Catalyst of mass disruption. Fusion brings mass disruption. Catalyst of mass disruption.
Yep. Mass disruption. Oh, man. And the cycle of destruction continues on.
Metal burns, breakage drifts and twisted turns. Fire streaks across the endless black. I watch my hull collapse and crack. Through shattered glass, the stars remain, but I've already prepped another frame.
Horde collects. Well, welcome to a live show.
Fingers twist, jaw control so tight. Back at the dock, set for flight from the wreck of my ship. I break away, ready to fight another day. Ships are low with the browns and the gun. One shot down, but I'm far from done. Undock quick, engines flare into the fray without a care. Ships are back, but the town never run dry. Hit the throttle, feel the rush fly by. A trail of debris in my review. Another fight, another haul untrue. The scorch of lasers, a random blast, but nothing in Eve is built to last. With wreckage floating on the horizon line, I don't reload, step back in time. Knuckles sails, white hands on the stick. Undock now, the proof is good from the ashes of what's been destroyed. I launch again into the void. Ships are loaded, their grounds in a gun. One shot down, but I'm far from done. Undock quick, engines flare into the fray without a care.
Ships are like bullets, they'll never run dry. Get the throttle, feel the rush and fly.
Steel screams of the hull gives way, but another ship waits to join the fray. No time to grieve, no need for rest. In this place, survival's just a test. Ships are loaded, their crowns in the gun. One shot down, but I'm far from done. Undock quick, engines flare into the fray without a care. Ships are like bullets, I'll never run dry. Hit the throttle, feel the rush fly by.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna dock, and then we're gonna shoot another quick video for something here. So those of you watching on video, we'll see you in the next episode.